Hey everyone, it's Sarah from pinkcricket.com, and I haven't been with you for a couple days because I've been fighting a cold with me and with the kids, so I have kind of most of my voice back, so I'm going to try and do this today. Basically, I wanted to show you a fun, quick project you could do with one of the stacks that I told you guys to go get at Hobby Lobby. So we're going to be using the Me and My Big Idea stack, and I loved this one sheet of paper in here the most. It's so gorgeous, so we're going to use that one. So I just took that paper out and I just went ahead and I cut it into just under 3 by 3 inch squares so that I can make little 3 by 3 inch square cards, because I love mini cards and I love to give them to people so they can hand them out and they can feel like they're making someone else's day. It kind of just spreads the love even further. So I went ahead and did that. I'm using a coordinating colored cardstock on the back. They're not the same brand or anything. We don't have to use all the same brand. We're just going to mix and match. And then we're going to go ahead and use some twine. So you can use, for this color paper, you could actually use any kind of twine. You could use a mint twine, which I don't have. I'm wondering if they even make it. You could use just like the hemp color twine. You could use like a sparkly twine even, but we are going to use pink twine because, well, I like pink and that's what we're going to do. So did any of you go out and buy some paper at Hobby Lobby while they had that good sale? I'm hoping that you guys did, because, and if you didn't, it's alright because they'll have the sale again in a couple weeks. So we're just going to wrap this around here a couple times and then trim the ends. Simple and not too fussy with it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and crisscross it a little bit so it looks kind of fun. Gives it some variation. So after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and glue my sparkly dot paper onto the cardstock. As soon as I get, there we go. So I also took a little girls trip this last weekend to Vegas. You think that might be why my voice is gone, but I was actually fighting the cold before that. So anyways, that was a lot of fun. Sometimes you just have to get away. And then we're going to put a little sentiment on the corner here. So I've gone ahead and I've stamped a few of these, and we have one more to stamp. And then we'll have a whole set of 4. So basically, super easy, 3 by 6 inch cardstock, and I'll put them up here so you can see them when they're done. 3 by 6 inch cardstock, and then some decorative paper. If you don't have the exact same paper I have, that's okay. You can use something different. And then glue that down and then add a sentiment. You could also, if you're not into sentiments and you'd rather put a sentiment on the inside, or you don't know what somebody might be wanting to say, then you could just put a little heart at the bottom. Actually, we might do that on one of them just so you can see that you don't have to do the sentiment. It's kind of open to interpretation. It's not anything that you have to do. Okay, so we are going to grab the heart punch for one of these. There's that, because everyone needs a heart punch in their collection. That is one thing you have to have. A heart punch is kind of a necessity because it's just fun to have a heart punch. You can add a heart here or there or everywhere. I love heart punch. I have several sizes actually. Put that down a little though. Okay. And I know who these are going to go to actually. So there's a third one. One more and we'll use the heart punch for that one. My favorite heart punch has been discontinued actually. It's from Stampin' Up! And I love it because you have 3 different shapes of hearts. And I'm not sure what size I'm going to use, and they're just cute. They're not boring. They're just super duper cute hearts. Okay, so that's my favorite heart punch. If you can find it somewhere like at a garage sale or on eBay or something, definitely it's my favorite. Okay, the other ones are just kind of boring and you don't get 3 hearts. So you might be able to find a Stampin' Up! Girl who has one in stock even, but I know that there was a Stampin' Up! Punch that I was looking for and I couldn't find it and no one could help, so it was gone. And I can't even remember what it was called now. But every time I go to a garage sale and see Stampin' Up! Stuff, I look for it. So that is one thing I love from Stampin' Up! Is their punches. Alright, so after we got that, trim the end, glue it down. These go together really quickly, so when you have to create something and you're not feeling the best, or you don't want to be in your craft room too long, or you're in a hurry, you have a wedding to go to, I'm not sure, then this is a quick little option. And then you can tie it all with a bow or put it in a little box, and then it looks really cute. Like, you can give it as a gift that way. I've done that a lot. Okay, so yeah, it's so cute. I love hearts. So you could do that. You could add 2 hearts. You could add 1 heart. I think we're going to add this one, and we're going to pop dot it because it makes more sense to pop dot it. Let me grab my little foam squares. And there, and that will just give us something different for this one. God, I love these little hearts. Okay, so there's our whole thing. Some twine, some sentiments, a heart. It's cute. And I love this paper. The paper makes it. I'm not going to lie. It's the paper that makes it. Okay, instead of putting them together with a bow, since we have bows on these, I'm going to put them in a paper sack. And you can use any kind of paper sack and just decorate it if you want. This one already has chevrons on it, so it's kind of cute. After you put it in there, you could, if it's plain especially, you could always just add a little doily on the front and then staple it or glue it and then give the gift that way. So that's how I'm going to give it to my person who's getting it, but you can come up with different ways that you want to package it and give it to someone else. So thanks for watching. See you next time.